Hello friends! Here is your astrological forecast for Cancer for August 2025. Throughout August, you will be able to successfully resolve many financial issues, which will give you confidence both for today and tomorrow. You may successfully invest your savings or find other ways to manage your financial assets. The only unfavorable day for investments or major purchases this month is August 26th. The planet Mars, a source of strength and energy, will be in your fourth astrological field for most of the month. This sector governs your home and family, so domestic and family matters will take up your time and energy. This could involve moving, renovations, gardening, working from home, or dealing with many issues related to your relatives. It could also be an active family trip. The Mars transit shows us the area of life where we will have a large number of tasks, whether we like it or not. For you, these are home and family matters. Therefore, at times you may feel that family issues or matters related to real estate are limiting your freedom. It is also important to remember the transit of the most generous planet in the solar system, Jupiter, which continues through your zodiac sign. Throughout August, those of you born between July 20 and July 13th will feel the influence of generous Jupiter most strongly. This is a time of generous gifts for you. For all other Cancers, this is a time when opportunities will appear that you should not miss. The end of the month marks the beginning of a long period, at least a month, of changes in your daily habits. We are all, essentially, a collection of our habits. And for you, a whole month begins that will change your usual patterns of action. This could be the result of inner work on yourself or external events like a job change, a change of residence, or shifts in your family structure. All of these things influence our set of daily habits. Starting at the end of the month, you will have many new plans and new paths will open up for you. Key astrological events in August. August honest. Venus will be in a 10th square to Saturn and Neptune, affecting your honest and 10th astrological fields. This tense aspect may create external events that force you to act or put you in a less than joyful mood. You may feel a deficit of something. For example, you may have done something well and expected praise, but instead you received a different response, like, "You can do better." On this day, you may feel a lack of personal power, as though you are unable to influence a situation. You might also encounter strict rules or be judged by harsh criteria. August 6th. The planet Mars moves into Libra, your fourth house, where it will remain until September 23rd. This Mars transit shows the area of life where you will be active. During this period, you may be actively engaged in resolving home and family matters. Even if you are planning a family trip, you will likely take on most of the organizational tasks. For some, this may be a time for moving, renovations, or actively getting involved in relatives' affairs. Mars symbolizes direct action, but in Libra, Mars is weak and cannot act directly. Therefore, you may feel that for some reason, you can't simply tell your family members that things will go your way. It will be a time of finding compromises and negotiating. It may feel as though family plans or decisions related to your home are limiting your free time. There may be more activity than usual related to home and family issues, such as renovations, moving, spring cleaning, or preparing for a family event. August 8th. Mars will be in a lucky aspect to Uranus, affecting your 4th and 12th astrological fields. This is a successful aspect that points to quick, positive changes and lucky circumstances. However, luck doesn't come from nowhere. It's the result of our own efforts, belief, and dreams. During this period, you can expect success in things you started in July 2024. Aspects between Mars and Uranus usually bring unexpected events, information, meetings, or opportunities. Since this is a lucky aspect, these will be pleasant surprises. August 9th. A full moon occurs in Aquarius in your 8th house. A full moon signifies culmination, clarity, and results. The 8th house symbolizes shared finances and resources, as well as our energetic and financial interactions with others and the state. This is a time when your financial actions may bring results, and you will gain clarity. Someone might pay off a debt, or a bank will approve your loan or mortgage. You may resolve issues related to social payments, pensions, or alimony. An issue with your insurance policy might be resolved. There may also be clarity in your partner's financial matters. A major deal or purchase could take place. If your work involves managing other people's capital or property, this is a good time to resolve all reporting issues. You may visit a bank or have an important financial conversation. On the same day, August 9th, a very tense and rare opposition will form between Mars and the planets Saturn and Neptune. This last occurred in May 1989. It essentially forces us to act due to external events and circumstances, pushing us in a direction we didn't plan. The opposition can also create a feeling of exhaustion from constantly having to do things just to stay afloat. If a person or circumstance in your life constantly pressures you, and you've been trying to tolerate it and maintain balance, this aspect could lead to an outburst, an expression of inner protest, or a disruption of the status quo on your part. A negative manifestation of this aspect is increased irritability and a sense of confrontation between yourself and the world. August 10th, Mars will be in a lucky aspect to Pluto, affecting your 4th and 8th astrological fields. This is a time for active, decisive, and successful actions. On this day, an expression of willpower, intent, and effort will bring quick and tangible results. A matter you are working on could be related to a man, finances, or a medical procedure. On this day, you may feel very strong and sense the support of your family. August 11th, Mercury turns direct. The period of retrograde Mercury ends, and there will be significantly fewer misunderstandings, especially in financial matters or delays. This is a time when you might think a lot about your financial situation. You may deal with practical issues like visiting a bank or making payments or money transfers. For some, this could be a time for finding a new job, while for others, it could mean an increase in the cost of your services and an increase in the number of orders if you work for yourself. The 12th house, where Mercury turns direct, also symbolizes our self-esteem. This is a time when you will feel more confident in your professionalism and take pride in your work. August 12th and 13th. The most generous and powerful positive astrological event of the month occurs, the conjunction of Venus and Jupiter. These planets symbolize wealth, prosperity, joy, love, and opportunities. Their conjunction, which creates a flow of luck, happens in your zodiac sign, promising a stream of favorable events, emotions, and feelings for Cancers. Those of you born between July 3rd and July 9th will especially feel this, as the conjunction occurs directly on your natal sun. This suggests that all paths are open to you. For all of you, regardless of your exact birth date, this period will bring expansion and satisfaction. This could manifest through opportunities in work or education, or it could be related to a birth or marriage. You will feel an expansion and improvement in your life and affairs. Jupiter also symbolizes respect and authority, so you may feel a greater than usual need for recognition from those around you. You might also want to dress more prestigiously or visit more upscale places. Jupiter also symbolizes generosity, so this is a time when you may want to allow yourself more than you normally would. August 13th, the white moon, Selena, a symbol of light and our guardian angel, changes signs and for the next 7 months moves into Leo, your 12th astrological field, the house of finances, resources, and self-esteem. The white moon's transit gives a special blessing. If you are looking for a job, you will be able to find one you love. This transit shows that when we do what we are passionate about, with joy and love, then money and a high income will follow. The next 7 months will be a period when money comes to you more easily, and you will have fewer financial worries. The main thing is to conduct your financial affairs honestly and openly. August 23rd. A new moon occurs in Virgo in your 3rd house of the horoscope. A new moon is the birth of a new energetic impulse for a lunar month. This particular new moon is unusual because the next one, on September 20th, will also be in the same sign and sector, but it will be a solar eclipse. The events that will unfold in late September are only just beginning now. What could this new moon in the third house relate to? The third house symbolizes written communication, so this is a time when you might write letters, inquiries, or fill out forms. It's also the house of our immediate social circle, so there could be changes here. A new neighbor, a new acquaintance, or new colleagues or clients. The third house also symbolizes our mental activity, so new ideas may emerge that will soon lead to action. The third house also represents our habits. This new moon signals that it's time to reconsider your set of habitual actions. Change is needed because our results depend on our daily habits. We can change our habits either through internal work or as a result of external events that force us to adapt. The third house also symbolizes accessories, communication devices, and transportation. This new moon gives a new impulse, so you might consider changing your phone or laptop or buying a new vehicle. The third house also symbolizes documents. The new moon gives an impulse to get your personal documents, educational documents, or documents related to your children in order. August 25. Venus changes signs and moves into Leo, your twined astrological field. The main function of Venus is to enjoy and get pleasure. The twined house is the house of finances and resources. Therefore, this is a time when you are unlikely to deny yourself your favorite food or purchases you want to make. The twined house also symbolizes our income, and Venus indicates profit. This is a time when money will come more easily, and there will be fewer financial worries. It's a good time to launch new financial projects. Venus also symbolizes love, and when it transits our twined house, we often speak with love about material things. This could also signify a raise. August 26th. Mercury will be in a 10 square to the black moon, Lilith, affecting your twined and fifth astrological fields. This is a day when there is a risk of spending more than you planned. It also suggests you might spend money in vain. Therefore, be prudent with your purchases and financial outlays on this day. It's a day to be pragmatic and rational in everything your purchases, finances, emotions, and promises. Also, on August 26th, Venus will be in a lucky aspect to Saturn and Neptune, affecting your twined and 11th astrological fields. This indicates improvements in your affairs. Someone may get a new position, praise, a bonus, or a prize. A pleasant conversation with your parents or your boss may take place. Overall, you will have a pleasant feeling that you are valued and that you are doing what you love in life, and that the fruits of your labor are something you can be proud of. End of August. We will all feel the approaching September eclipse corridor. We usually feel a certain vague anxiety or foreboding at such times, a feeling of growing tension, and this is normal. The first eclipse will occur on September 7th, and the second on the 21st. The first will be a lunar eclipse in your 9th house, and the second will be a solar eclipse in your 3rd house. Both will be in a favorable aspect to your sign. However, any eclipse corridor draws a line between the past and the future, changing something either within us or in the world around us. This is why we feel this vague anxiety in the run-up to an eclipse corridor. And it's normal. Don't dwell on it. Give yourself more rest and remind yourself more often that everything is going well. That's what August 2025 will be like from an astrological perspective. I wish you a wonderful and successful month, my dear Cancers. If this forecast was helpful to you, put a like and press the bell. Subscribe to the Zodiac Soul Insights channel and get a plus in karma from the universe. Share in the comments. Was this forecast helpful to you? And how much coincides with your events? See you in the next video. May the stars be on your side.